Good morning, Denise. How you doing, hon?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Darlene.
This feels so weird.
Well, you look comfortable.
I am.
Is that tea or coffee?
Coffee, nasty coffee.
Well, you need the caffeine probably with your headache and all. So,
Yep. If you ever want to lessen your caffeine intake, get coffee that tastes like yucky, and then you won't drink as much.
oh, is that the way that works?
Whoa.
Well, I don't drink coffee.
Oh.
So
Well, do you drink sodas?
I drink a Diet Coke in the morning and with my breakfast. And then after that, I drink tea or water. Hey, David, how you doing?
Hi,
Good to see
David.
you, Kuzan. Oh, welcome. We're having a laid-back Monday.
Hey, at least this time I can raise myself.
Well, there you go. Norgus is battling a headache, but she's still with us, and we are thankful for that. And we're thankful for everybody in the chat as well. We praise God for another beautiful day. It's the beginning of a work week. Hopefully for most people being able to go back to work maybe, or working from home, whatever works.
Hi, David.
So how was your weekend, David? All of our ladies have been, I say all of our ladies, our usual panel members, the usual suspects, as they say, have all been battling headaches and such things. Tracy's got a little fever going on too, and going off and on. Hey, Hetty. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, darling.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, we had our church service yesterday in person, social distancing, wearing masks. So I was able to pick up the new upcoming portals of prayer for the next quarter. So I missed the one for this quarter because we were there and then we couldn't go anymore all of a sudden. And so the ones for April, May, June, I didn't get. Some people probably got one, but I didn't manage to get one. So I'm on fumes. But hey, I did find out something that there is an app for that. So I found the app in the last few days, just a couple days ago, and so I've been reading it the last few days. So it's all good.
So, you guys, did you sing just as much as you usually do in church?
Uh,
Because I'd hyperventilate in a mask if I had to
probably is not. I think we used to sing a couple more hymns, depending on what the occasion is or whatever.
Good morning,
A
Chris.
couple more maybe. I guess we had. Well, good morning, Chris. How you doing, hon? I'm trying to find my deal from yesterday. Let's see. We had 1, 2. We basically had 3, no 4. So usually we have at least that many. That's like the bare minimum is 4. So, but it is harder with the mask. Fogged up your glasses, that kind of thing. But the way that we were set up, nobody was anywhere. I think I was more like not 6 feet away from people, but more than that. Like I was sitting on one end of the pew, and another lady sitting way on the other end of the pew, and there was 3 or 4 pews ahead of me for one person.
Wow.
Next group over to the left, they were way over, like in the middle of the pew. So basically, I ended up pulling my mask down a little bit so I could breathe a little better and not fog my glasses. And at one point, I was able to take it off actually for the sermon time, and after that, I put it back on and everything. I just I think everybody was doing something similar to that, basically, but nobody was within. Everybody was further than 6 feet apart. I mean, it was definitely safe social distancing. We did not have a big turnout. We had plenty of room for more people actually, but we did. But we also had some watching on Facebook, so which was good.
That's real good.
But anyway, it was nice to go back and be there in person. Although it was rough not being able to hug people or shake hands or or anything like that. You just it's you go with the flow. A lot of our members that were there were elderly and or older, and so you especially don't want to expose anybody to any germs that you might have. So
Can you hear me good?
I hear you. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hearing clicking.
I am too.
I don't know what that is. There's nobody else. There's nobody in the basement.
Do you guys hear clicking?
I don't know.
It might be. Let me see if I can turn my volume down a little bit, but not too much. Well, let me see if I can do it. Can you still hear me?
Yep, sure can. Hear you good. Can you hear me now? I remember a commercial like that.
It feels so weird because I have the phone clipped to a tissue box on top of another box. So,
hey, necessity is the mother of invention, as they say. It's all good.
this morning after I drank my coffee, I clipped it to my phone and talked to Denise on FaceTime.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you guys
That
get
works.
to see me. Well, heck, I say all the time, you never know how I'm going to look when I come on, because that doesn't matter.
Well, good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, Michelle. Yeah, Hetty hears some noises.
Yeah,
Now I have a weird sounding ceiling fan too. Kevin asked me earlier. He said, "What's that noise?" I said, "Ceiling fan."
it's like there's a clicking. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a clicking too. It's got to be coming from my phone. But I didn't. Did you hear it when we were just talking?
No,
Before
not
we
that I
went
remember.
live? I
But
didn't
then
hear.
we had we had Denise in here too, and so there were other noises that may have masked it.
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody's tapping a glass or something, but that's okay.
But
So
thank
yeah,
you guys for coming in. Did you guys see the notifications, or did you guys see it on Facebook, or
yeah. How'd you find us this morning? Oh, Denise, we love you too, and we are blessed to have you as well.
Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning.
Hey, Darlene B. You might want to turn it down a little bit more.
Darlene, you gonna be an empty nester when your son goes in the military?
Yeah, well, that's true, but she's got all those goats and chickens and rabbits and everything else to keep her busy. They'll need her mothering, so she's good. Yeah, we're sorry you feel bad too, Denise.
Oh, he's already in there.
Oh
Oh,
my. Well, so that was the send off yesterday with that picture, I guess. My goodness. It's like, before you change your mind, we got you.
yeah. My grandson, Seth, they was wanting him. He's thinking about going in the military. I kind of wish he would have just done like your son, Darlene, and just went on in.
Yeah,
You know, um, there's just too much around. Too much for young men. Some young guys sometimes get into that if they would go ahead and make their life decision and like go in the military. I told him to go ahead. That's what he should do.
yeah,
But he was scared. He's like he said, well, I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to do the physical stuff that you have to do. I said, but you learn. I said, you learn. I said, it ain't something they expect you to already come in and be
right.
able to do.
They condition you. Trust me,
Yeah.
they condition you. She
I
said
told
her oldest son came home 4 months ago, so she's not. I guess so. She still has that her oldest son there with you.
Bailey, hush. I don't know how to mute it.
Oh, thank you, David. Appreciate it.
You better quit.
Appreciate it. Glad you smashed that like button. That's
Well,
awesome. Thank you. Appreciate your support. I haven't been able to get in on the coin community stuff lately. How's it going over there? Have you talked to Cajun Coin Hunter in a while, or anybody over there?
good morning, Sonia. Good
Hey,
morning,
Sonia.
Bailey.
I haven't seen Mario Coin Hunter in a while. I wonder if he's okay. Coin collector, Mario Coin Collector. That's what it is. He's kind of a night owl too, so I guess he's sleeping in the mornings. Sonia, I hope you're feeling better, honey. I hope your shoulder's better, and the rest of that stuff you were dealing with.
Oh yeah, have they got the results back, Sonia, on you? Because you remember her and her daughter had to do the testing. Yeah, Sonia, have you guys got the results? Can you hear me, Liz?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I can. I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm not
okay.
hearing the clicking now. That's good.
Okay, I turned it down a little bit. No, tomorrow they reckon I'm feeling a lot better though. Still crappy, but not as bad.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, okay, good. So he's doing well. Everybody's doing okay over there in the coin community. I hope. Hope nobody's got the um, stuff that's flying around. That's good. That's good. I need to try to get back in over there. I've just been busy trying to take care of the things, and oh boy, I got so much to do. So much to do to get rid of a bunch of this stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Hetty says she still hears the quick.
Yeah. I heard a couple, but not as bad as it was. Well, Hetty, you doing okay, sweetheart? So, David, how's your family doing? Y'all staying well? I hope and pray. And Michelle and Chris O and everybody else. Oh, that's
Well,
a 20 channel giveaway. Is it kind of like that one that Michael Kittle had a while back? Or different, I guess. I'll have to look into that. What the heck? Oh, good deal. Good deal. I'm glad they're doing well. Awesome. Are you okay,
Yeah.
Darlene?
Yeah. My coffee had bones in it.
Ah, well, you're supposed to sift out, filter out the bones. Oh, Hetty has a backache today. I'm sorry, hon. We'll put you on the prayer list here. Let's see. I can make my pen right.
I'm hoping it's the people back there working is what she's barking at.
Oh, this little girl last night about 12:30 decides that she wants to go outside. Okay, she comes in here. That's the only time she wants me anymore at night. She comes in, tramping in here, and I'm middle of doing stuff, and she's trying to get my attention, and she barks. Believe it or not, this one barked. And so I basically said, okay, I'm in the middle of something, give me a minute. And she kept barking and barking and barking and barking. And I thought, what is the matter with you? I said, give me a minute. And I said, it's late. I don't want to take you outside this hour. It's dark out there. And
it's not what we want, it's what they want.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she wouldn't let up till I got up and took her out. Oh, man, for a dog that doesn't bark, what the heck?
I am lucky that this one, we take her out before dark. And the past few days, Keevan's been the take her outer. Usually it's me, but anyway, it's been Keevan. And so I'm trying to get my phone off of the. I figured maybe if I lifted it up some, the clicking would stop. But anyway, she goes out about 5:30, and then she's good for the rest of the night until the morning. So that's pretty good.
Well, usually she's after I take her out about 10 or 11, somewhere between 10 and 11, she's usually good for the rest of the night. But of course, there are times when she's pawing on one of us at 4 o'clock in the morning. And if so, my husband gets up and takes her out. Or she'll just jump down. If she jumps down off the bed around that time, one of us hops up to go check on her because we have a feeling she's trying to make a deposit. So we try to get the leash and everything going. So he usually takes her out anyway. But while he's getting his pants on and his shoes on, I'm trying to get her on the leash.
Yeah, my Jack Russell baby, she used to try to wake me up 3 or 4 in the morning. And it got to where I gave her the eye one time. And I said, you best just hold it. You best just quit waking me up. I'm getting up in an hour. So sure enough, bless her little heart, she would wait until my alarm clock went off. And then boy, she'd hit that floor. And I could let her out. I mean, she was the one that I could open the door. She would go out and I could go and do my morning business and then let her back in.
Yeah.
But I remember when it was so cold one time and I let her out and I was in there getting ready for work. I forgot about her.
Oh, no.
So I went to the door and bless her heart. She was just sitting there looking up at the door, just patiently waiting and shaking.
Poor thing.
Yeah, she was. Oh, wow. She was. Casey swears she was a yappy dog, but she really wasn't.
Yeah.
Unless we aggravated her.
Yeah.
And Bailey's good. Bailey's not a yappy. She barks when a stranger comes up, or if Mama's aggravating her.
Oh boy. So Hetty's going back to work next week. Okay. I guess that's good. All right. And David, that's a That's a lot of money. $500 gold coin. Wow. I do need to
Wow.
check into that. Wow, wow, wow. My goodness. And how long do you have to do whatever the 20 channels require you to do? I don't know what the time frame is. I may not be able to make it. And yes, Sonia, she might be having the old lady bladder problem because she is, well, we've had her for 8 years, and the vet determined that she was about 2 years old when we got her. So that makes her about 10. So yeah, I guess that could be it. Oh my goodness, poor Denise. Well, we don't have a fenced in yard, so
We didn't
we
either.
we just
We don't either. But Bailey was good. I mean, baby. She would. That's why
oh,
Bailey's
we'll miss
named
you too,
after.
Eddie.
All right. Let me see. I named it Bailey because after baby, and
Hmm.
then Briley.
Oh
So
yeah.
if we got her, I just looked at her. I said, "She's our Bailey." But baby would stay right with me. I didn't have to have her on the leash.
Uh-huh.
I was home with her when she was a tiny puppy. Actually, could put her in my purse. And when I had the daycare, I put her in the playpen where the
Hmm.
kids could. Um, she could get used to the kids without getting
Right.
hurt.
Right.
So she was wonderful with kids,
Oh, that's
and
good.
so she followed me around, and I never had to have her on the leash. She just was that good. Um,
Well, this one was a rescue, and she was found wandering around loose, lost. Um, so since she didn't know what limits were, we just kind of decided, well, maybe we just better keep her on the leash because she will stand out in the middle of the road. This
uh, See, this one, um, after that happened to
oh, okay, good,
Briley,
Eddie. Yeah.
I didn't want to ever take the chance. So this one right here, when she goes out, except one day, I don't know
Okay.
what I was thinking.
Cool deal, David.
I
I'm
just
listening.
opened I opened the gate one morning. I just opened the gate and she run up there to her spot and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm standing with the leash in my hand and she's looking back like, oh my gosh, what have you done? So she went to her regular spot and then she kind of cowered down and I put her on the leash. I'm
Hmm.
like, oh my gosh. So, both of us were looking at each other like, what have you done? What have you done?
Now what?
Oh,
Now what?
oh yeah.
Now what do we do?
Yes, but
Yeah.
this is what I have to tell her. I say, take it easy on Mama when she wants to run and snatch, because I can't handle that. And she's 50 pounds, well, about 55 pounds.
Yeah.
So,
And
uh,
she's can put a good tug on you.
yeah. So Tiger was taller and maybe about that weight. Now he would pull me down and make me fall. I rolled in the ditch. I He's just dragged me, but he has his own place now. So I had to get a grip on her early. And it didn't help that he had aversion to being on a leash because of the way Kevin found him. And he
Whoops. You still there? I guess.
I do not know.
What
Somebody
did
just
you
sent a thing I want to FaceTime. Somebody
do? Can't hear you now. I don't know what. I can't hear you, hon. Oh well. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing, hon? Good morning. Still can't hear you. Can't hear you now. Can you hear me? Oh, here comes Casey. Okay, Casey. Good morning, Casey. You're muted, hun.
Yeah, my computer is so loud.
I don't know what's happening with your mom. I can't hear her.
No. I can hear you, but that's because
you can hear her through the walls. Who needs this other intercom system? Well, good morning, everybody. And good morning, whoever is watching, but not in the chat. That's fine. Everyone's welcome.
Are they, though?
Excuse me? Of course they are. Smarty pants. Oh, my goodness. That reminds me, I have a picture to send you. Darn it. Let's see if I can. You can't share it, but I wanted to send it to you. I think you could appreciate the humor.
Good morning, Darlene, Denise, Sonia, Chrissy, David, Hetty, everybody.
Yeah, I'm waiting for your mom to pop up in the basement. She's not here yet. I could just hear her, but not enough to make out what she was saying. Yeah, I think we were hearing her on Casey's computer. So how are you, Casey? How was your weekend?
Oh, gosh. It was fun, though. What's today? Today's Monday. It was
I think it's
Saturday. We went to, it was like an outdoor flea mall type thing where, people just came and they set up tables and whatever. Gosh, it was hot.
Oh, yeah. Hot Atlanta.
My ankles are so swelled, I don't think I'll ever get blood to them again.
Oh, boy. Have you propped them up?
No.
That kind of helps sometimes. Yeah, we have been missing your wonderful voice, Mr. Casey, Reverend Casey. We have definitely been missing your voice.
I need to get back to reading. I've just not been in any type of headspace to really do much of anything. Like, I'm surprised that I've been able to take a shower.
I can understand. There's a lot going on in our world these days, and the challenges it challenges us all. And anxiety is a real deal, and it's a challenge. And anxiety is not a lack of faith, no matter what people say.
I think my problem is that it's too much faith. I know what's going to happen. I know what has to come.
Right.
But I've never been somebody to wait. I hate waiting. I like time frames and schedules
and some kind of a projection of what's going to happen when.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we get that kind of life, but sometimes we don't. So we have to just roll with it, I guess, whenever we don't. So did y'all do anything yesterday?
We relaxed.
Yay. That works. Yes, I understand, Hetty. The conditions are, there's just so much happening that's, I really don't know how to describe it, but it's a true test of faith right now.
It's very disheartening.
but we need to hang on. God's got this. He's got this, and he's going to carry us through it all. He is carrying us through it all. And there's a lot of good stuff that's going to come out of this. And there are going to be some challenges, of course, but I believe in not too long a time, we're going to be able to look back and say, whew, glad that's over. And well, there she is. She made it back.
Yes.
Oh, we can hear you now. Yes.
That was Keevan. I don't know why I can't see the chats now. All right, live comments. Keevan that was him that kept FaceTiming. And it was coming up as different phone numbers.
Okay. Well, he's important.
I know. And
you got to take that call.
I had to plug up my phone because you're right. Man, it just drains the phone.
It does. It does. It just. You like that?
Look, if April was watching, she'd be so mad because I didn't ask you to do it again.
I did do it again.
Anytime she does something, crazy or something that sounds crazy, I said, what does it sound like?
Yeah. You get that from your mama. You get that from Mama Crawley. Mama always
Hey, Callie.
Hey, Callie.
Dear. Yes, I hope it's soon too. I'm impatient for things to get to some semblance of. I hate to use the word normal because there's no normal ever. There's never, normal changes all the time. But
that's what that peeves me about people saying this is the new normal.
Oh, I hate that.
Not the new normal. This is the new reality. But nothing about this is normal.
Agreed.
Look, I'm ready to go back to our island. You know the island of misfit toys?
Yes, I know that place.
I'm ready to go back to that island.
Yep.
Of misfit toys. I'm just ready for us to get back there.
Yeah, we don't need to have we're not going to put our head in the sand, but we might, feel the sand between our toes.
Yes. Oh, I'm keeping my head right now in the sand, buried 10 foot deep sometimes because
there is so much that's being thrown at us that you gotta step back and just let the pieces fall at your feet instead of in your face, and just kind of turn off the TV or not watch the YouTube things or whatever, and just do something that's a normal thing for you in your world, to where you have to disconnect, I guess you'd say, from some of the input that we're getting, because there's so much negative stuff flying around that it's really hard, especially whenever well, y'all know I like movies that have happy endings. Okay, I'm a sucker for that. It's got to be that way. I can't handle dystopian movies or scary movies or violent movies or Now I like drama, to a certain extent, but I don't like blood, guts, and gore and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's my category. Callie, I will put you on the prayer list, but it's in my other room. She needs prayer for her hip and left side. I didn't know.
Who's this? Callie?
Callie, yeah. She said
Callie?
the joy of the
Callie?
Lord. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up there in chat.
Okay, gotcha. I missed it. Hip and side. Okay, gotcha.
And look, I'm hooked up to the thing, and you guys don't need to see my face this big.
No chicken feet for Liz. No, no chicken. Well, yeah, definitely not. she's got her, and Darlene has her claw that she holds up from time to time. I kind of cringe when I see that too occasionally.
It's a horrible thing to call my mama's hand.
Oh my goodness.
Casey, I told him, I said the highlight of my day was I found the other part of your Pawpaw Perry's teeth, because I just had one part up, and I'm like, oh no, I lost the other set. Now I have a complete smile.
Oh, thank you, Callie. Thank you very much, Callie. I appreciate that. I haven't gotten to listen to the music you set last night because I was, at the time you got off, I was tired too, and went on to bed, but I didn't sleep. I could have just stayed near and listened to it.
Oh my goodness. It was about 11, and that's not normal. Oh, there's that N word again.
I understand about the cabinet thing as being the covenant. I got you. I figured that's what you meant. Crazy phone with its helpful hints and changing your words, and yeah, just frustrating, very frustrating.
Casey, I was going to wow you. Friday, I absolutely had it in my mind to work in that room in there. And I started getting a bad headache, and it started and hasn't stopped.
Now, she had a plan. We were all cheering her on. And unfortunately, the other shoe fell.
I think it fell and it hit me in the head. I mean,
is that what happened?
I could end up having my own shoe.
It must have bounced off of you and hit over on Denise too, because
me, Denise, and Tracy.
All three of you, man. Yeah.
Why?
And you're welcome, Callie.
Why don't you have a headache? Why don't
Me?
you have a headache? You're part of us. Why don't really?
Why don't I don't know, but I don't today. I have in the past.
Well,
I didn't have one over the weekend. I did have some I don't know.
No, I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
I'm frustrated with the with the status of my project to scale down and give things away, toss things away, and keep things that I need to keep, and that sort of thing. My overwhelming sorting problem.
You need Casey to come, and believe me, he would help.
Poor Casey, I'd be chasing him there, going, no, not that. You can't throw that away.
He would wait. He would put you online. He'd do it online, and you would have to watch the chat. And behind you, he would be tossing things away. Yeah. He'd be in a flurry behind me. Yeah. You don't need this. You don't need that. When did you use this last?
You really need more than one fork.
Oh, is that where all of our silverware's been?
We need at least two. There's my husband and myself, so we need at least two.
Y'all are very shared.
So yeah. Oh yes, because you're in the process of moving too. Yeah. We're gonna have to set a deadline or something. I guess that'll help motivate us. He's not moving much on it either, so I can't. At least I'm not being peer pressured over here. Maybe if I get started, he'll get started.
Mama's closet.
Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that.
Mama's closet's cleaned out and under her bed. Hallelujah. I mean, really.
Good job. How is Mama?
The same.
And Keevan's doing well too?
Yeah, he is. He is. Um, he
Thank you,
just
Callie. I appreciate your support, hon.
he's just old.
I'm laughing.
Look,
I'm not laughing at your husband. I'm
I
sorry.
know.
I'm laughing at. I just saw Darlene B's comment. Declutter is the name for it. Declutter.
Hoarding.
Well, I have collections, Casey. I am not a hoarder.
I have
Everything I
chicken.
have is something that I have used and will use again. I
Well,
think,
look, I have chicken
no matter
collections.
when.
How many chicken things do I have, Casey?
Oh gosh. I don't want to take over Liz Ann's show the whole time trying to count.
Oh
And
my!
I was gifted with 2 more this morning.
Yeah, they're precious too. Oh, you're welcome, Callie. Thank you. I appreciated your ear last night and your wisdom. It was good.
And Liz, I thank you for doing this when I just can't.
Well, I'm glad I can do something for somebody. I tell you, whenever I realized, okay, it's me. I thought, okay, Lord, you got this, because I have no idea what we're going to do.
Casey looks a lot better than me today. He should be showing his face and let me blurb out.
I like that new bed you got there, kiddo.
Oh, I do
It's
too.
comfortable.
I do too. It is. And then I have pillows all around me. So it's like I'm just being cradled. Wait, let me see how this is sound. Let me
I
see.
have good news, though. We're going to get a new mattress when we move.
I wish it sounded like being cradled, but you want to know what I hear?
What do you hear?
She turned the vibration on, and our
Can you hear
floors
it?
are wooden. So I hear.
Can you hear it, Casey?
I can hear it over here. I don't know if they can hear it.
And of course, if you're hearing the floor going, boo, you're thinking, oh, heaven help us.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. I walked in there. Me and my sister-in-law. We walked in Casey's room because I didn't know what it sounded like. So
Oh, thank
we
you,
turned
sweetheart.
both of them on, and Casey laid on the bed because that makes it more. Oh my goodness! It makes the floor
Thank you, Sonia.
vibrate in his room. It absolutely vibrates the floor in his room.
Yeah, that's a scary thought.
I mean,
All he's
because
gonna do is put his foot down, and he gets the massage
residual of,
treatment for his foot. Huh?
I know, it's weird, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Sonia says, "Please, let's not go back to the bed conversation again." Hey, I haven't even seen that video yet, so I don't know where y'all went. But yeah, we're not gonna do that on this channel. Nope.
Bailey. But it does. I have to say it does, because if I take Bailey, what is it, girl? Lay down. If I take the pillow completely off from around my back, I
Uh-huh.
can lay my back and my shoulders directly on it,
Uh-huh.
and then it helps. It really
Oh,
does.
that's good. That's good.
And I notice I keep my legs elevated more. Because you just can't, if you're laying on a flat mattress, you can't quite get your legs pillowed up where you need.
That's
So,
true. That's true. Casey, you
oh,
okay,
yeah.
hon?
Yeah, I totally spaced out.
Are
Did
you
you get
tired after being with Are you tired after being with April this weekend?
Y'all just don't know. April wasn't a problem. It's her demon kids.
Oh,
Look, I picked the switch.
JJ.
I picked the switch for JJ. I told him, I said, look, I asked my niece if she knew what this was. She said no. When I asked her if she wanted to find out, she said no. I said, do not put me to the test.
Oh boy.
And I picked one of them flimsy magnolia switches.
Oh, bless my
I didn't have to use
JJ.
it on him because apparently the look on my face was enough. But y'all, oh my gosh, I laughed
You
so
just
hard.
gave the look. Yeah.
Bless my
I laughed
JJ.
so
So how old is JJ?
he's 12.
Okay.
Oh, he wanted to cut grass so bad. April said, no, don't cut the grass today because I want something to do when I get in the yard. And I'm like, we grilled her, and she finally caved in and said, fine. So we're out on the front porch, and we hear crying. And I thought it was a fake cry to begin with.
Oh.
And then it kept going, and it turned into a wail. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, he's going to run up here on nubs. He ain't going to have no feet. Like, I figured he ran over something. No, he threw himself onto the porch, like onto the porch steps, and pieces of something go clattering across the porch. This boy's phone done fell out of his pocket, and he done ran it over, and it was a new iPhone.
Oh no.
He went crazy.
Poor child.
And I just laughed.
Casey.
Was it insured?
Oh yeah, it's insured.
That's good.
Bless his heart. Casey,
Poor
and you
thing.
laughed at him. I would have cried too.
I didn't laugh at him. He didn't know I was laughing. I waited until he went inside.
Okay. Our family's weird like that.
I'll be right back. I need to get a refill. I'll be right back. Keep it going.
Callie, there's a song about the vibration. Good vibe. What is it, Casey? God, those good vibes. Oh, it's by the Beach Boys. Good vibrations.
I don't know. That's more your age.
What? Look, Mister Nancy Sinatra. These boots are made for walking. You know you got that song on your playlist.
You hush. You don't knock the Nancy.
Well. Oh, in case Sarah. So
That's
you
Doris
got
Day.
Nancy Sinatra and
That's Doris Day.
Doris Day. Look, I'm the weird one too, Sonia. My kids had to grow up with me nervous laughing at things that's not appropriate. And that's the worst thing to do at their daddy when he hurts himself. I just have to walk away. Oh my gosh, who's that fat lady in the camera? She don't have no lips, no eyebrows, no hair. Who is she? Oh, you can lurk all you want, Chrissy. I was going back through some of your artwork, yours and Ian's and Bruce's. I think it was on Bruce's painting on Facebook, painting room. And I was just tiptoeing through all the art. I love to zero in. Tony's painting of all those water droplets on the flowers is amazing. You guys inspire me to get up and paint, but I haven't picked up not one paintbrush.
I know. That's what April was saying yesterday before we came home. She said, your mama's got to do some type of crafting on her show.
I know. Tuesdays is supposed to be it. I've got an idea.
What the heck?
I have an idea of maybe that rolly cart, taking all the stuff off that and put it on the stationery, moving the stationery thing over there in its place. and that way I could roll it to see what I wanted. I can use the my cell phone to show what I'm doing. I'm probably rambling.
No, you're not. Casey, type something in the chat so I can make you a moderator.
Sonia, I have a panic attack whenever I walk in our bathroom because we don't want to fall through the floor, and I don't want no bugs coming up through that hole or a raccoon. I can just see a wild raccoon clawing its way through that floor. But you guys, the workers are here. They're working away. And did I say Momo's closet's cleaned out? Yes, thank goodness. So, Chrissy, we're going to have to. That was some of the most fun times. People really liked Art Therapy Tuesdays. I haven't even made God jars, Liz.
Oh, my goodness.
I haven't done a God jar. I haven't done anything. Not anything.
Oh, I haven't either.
See,
I haven't either. I've been buying supplies. That's stupid because I got really dumb because I've still got there's more to deal with, more things to sift through.
and it's when I see, all right, the fan brushes. Oh, hey, Denise, good morning. Are
Hey,
you guys seeing my ceiling?
well,
Talking about that big forehead, yeah.
oh man, that is your mama you're talking to now. Come on.
That's right. And I can say that if anybody else says anything about it, we're gonna lay hands.
Look, the truth is the truth. He's speaking the truth, so I can't argue.
This is why I keep mine covered up.
Liz, do you see that cross behind me?
Yes.
That is amazing. It's kind of heavy. Who was it got me that, Casey? Carmen or
Vanessa.
What, Vanessa?
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's somebody I hadn't seen in a long time. Who was Carmen?
That's Carmen Gonzalez.
I think Carmen sent it to me. I have it written in the back, but the Jesus on it is metal. It's like not a brass. Yeah, it kind of looks brassy, and it's got roses etched in the wood. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
It's beautiful. I did a video on it.
Cool deal. Sounds beautiful. So yeah, poor Sonia. She's got her house ripped apart. She's trying to pack to move. the whole thing.
I understand.
I
have about, let me see, I have 3 clothes baskets with clean clothes at the foot of my bed. I have like a massive tub I just put clothes in. And I just started putting them anywhere to keep them out of the washroom.
Yeah.
So when they get ready to redo in there.
Yep.
So
understandable. Well, good morning, Myra.
Good morning, Myra. Good morning.
Good morning, Myra.
Kelly. Bye, Kelly. Oh, Callie.
Callie.
Okay, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in.
Love you, Callie.
Love you, Callie.
And thank you for our conversation last night, this morning, whatever it was. Thank you. You are loved as well, hon. We are blessed by you.
Bailey, you ain't got to do all that now. You guys, we have people now that's selling jewelry. Some people we know selling jewelry on Facebook.
Oh, really?
I think they forgot that Kevin got something. They're local.
Oh, okay.
And I told Kevin, I said, well, they were sipping and shipping. And I said, I guarantee they don't know what we got. But we didn't pay. You know, Casey, you love her to pieces.
I do love her to pieces, and that's
You
why
know
I
what?
tell her real quick. You better send my parents their stuff,
Who is it?
Connie.
Connie. And when your daddy first turned her on, I said, "What are you listening to? What am I doing? I hear me, but I didn't say that cuss word." He said, "No, it's Connie. She sounds so much like me." And
Oh
then
my
he was
goodness.
listening to her again last night, her and her mom. And Connie, bless her, she says y'all every other word. I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds more country than me. I don't even
Oh,
say y'all. And I love her to pieces. She's the sweetest person in the world. But you guys, I have to do a video. I've got to do it of what all I got from Jewelry Nurse Cindy.
uh-huh.
Oh my goodness, you guys. I got that necklace that I was like, why did he even buy that? Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. It wouldn't have been something I would have bought. It's something Cruise. What's the name of the jewelry, Casey?
Is J. Crew?
Yes.
Oh,
I wouldn't have bought it, but it is beautiful. But the stuff she sent with it, I mean, I'm like, oh my gosh, she packed all kind of stuff for me. All kind of stuff she put in there with it.
my goodness. That was
So it
sweet.
was like getting it free.
Wow. How nice.
And Kevin said, well, you need to tell her thank you. I said, I will. I said, I need to do a video and show it, but I just
Do a
have
shout
not.
out. Yeah. Mail
Yeah,
call.
my head is just, I
You'll
might
get
do it
there.
later.
You'll get there.
I'll put a hat on this head.
You're funny.
I hadn't even made it to the shower, you guys. I just,
Fair warning, Casey.
oh, he knows the struggle is real.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Denise says, I'm not a true Southerner if I don't say y'all. I will say you all.
Yeah.
That's the only time I speak proper. You all. But I don't know, Casey. Do you ever hear me say that word, y'all? I just,
I
Well,
don't know. Have I ever said y'all?
no. Do you ever hear
I
me
don't think
say
so.
it? Mm-mm.
That's to me. I didn't realize it was a Southern thing. I just thought it was a Texas thing. You know.
No, it's all. Look, I hear Joy. Joy's up north. Joy said, be the difference. She says y'all.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
does she?
people all over the world says y'all. Why did I think it was a redneck Southern thing? Can we not even? I know, Denise, you're redneck Southern.
We are. See, the South in this case is an influencer.
Why did she just do that? She picks up her sock on one side of the bed, jumps up, goes all the way across the bed, jumps down. She's like, don't somebody want to grab this slimy sock? They are disgusting, ain't they, Casey?
Yeah. I Chica doesn't really do. She doesn't do that. She doesn't have like toys or cute things
Well,
or whatever. She just doesn't do that.
oh, she would have toys if
She's
she went through.
sophisticated.
If she went through 3 blankets, 2 sets of sheets.
Oh my
You
goodness.
would have her chewing toys. I guarantee you.
No, she doesn't do it. She's never. I had something for her when we first got her. I don't remember what it was, but she just like looked at it like, what's that supposed to be? And why do we even care? I mean, what do you think I am, a dog?
Well, she does good. I take Kevin's old socks, tie them in a knot, and then little by little, I sweep them up, throw them away. Myra, what channel was it? They
I
should
can't.
have.
read the
What
chat just
channel
yet.
did they they should have reviewed you? That's or spoken to you in the chat. Um, I like your reading the scripture. I don't always put a
Yeah.
comment, which I should. I should absolutely put a comment on every video I come across, so people would know that
Ah,
somebody was there. Sonia, that baby did that. My little Jack Russell. So under my bed there would be a collection.
well,
I
the only thing that she does
well
is
my
she does dig in she does find something that, like if you throw a piece of toilet tissue in the trash, she does dig that out, and she tears up that. But that's the only
Daigle
thing.
does that.
That's the only thing she does. But it's just like, what the heck? It's just, I don't understand what your deal is, dog.
But Myra, please feel like that you can post on
Oh
because
yeah,
I don't think that it's to where Casey has to okay it.
Any posts done, it used to be that way where I would have to
Okay.
go in and approve it, because we had people posting some crazy stuff. But no, it's to where now anybody can post anything.
my goodness.
Well,
Well,
Myra,
I
you're
can
part.
tell you this much, Mara. I discovered your scripture readings over the weekend, and I enjoyed every one of them. I didn't get to watch any of your other videos yet, but I'm working on it.
Well, for a long
I'm
time,
making my way around.
yeah, for a long time, Myra, you didn't you didn't have wasn't putting out stuff. That's why I think it was Friday. I try to tell people go over there and see what each and everybody don't put out content, but
Yeah,
sometimes you'll be surprised and be like, I didn't know that they were doing that.
yeah.
But
I need to. I've been trying to get around to more of the the things I've collected along the way and check it out. But
the
I
save
don't
for
know.
later.
I'm gonna have to really gonna have to focus on my mountain, as Callie would call it.
Oh,
I got to move a mountain here.
but Myra, you're one of us, so
Oh yeah, and I love your voice too. Your reading voice is great. Oh yeah, sound great.
I know when I first heard Myra's voice, I don't know what I think sometimes. How I think somebody sounds if they um I didn't know what Willow was going to sound like. I don't
Mm-hmm.
I well you need to feel loved because we do. And it's when you put out content, it is a piece of you and it's a lot of
Oh yeah,
it's
definitely.
energy. It's a lot of energy to do
It's
that.
it's a part of you. Yeah.
Casey knows me and him both used to be drained after I did
Mm-hmm.
mine, then he did his. We'd have to take a nap, wouldn't we, Casey? Woo.
Well, I can walk 20 feet and take a nap, so that's not really a good gauging method.
Let's see.
Oh,
Hunting
and
for.
I rescheduled my MRI on my hand. So I got it written down in the other room. I didn't go Friday and I didn't remind Casey because I know he needed to get away. So I just rescheduled. Same day, and they were fine about it. They said no, they wouldn't charge me. But I rescheduled um, the cat and the dog going to the vet because I'm not getting in the back of Casey's car with Stinky Pete. That's not his name. His name's Tiger, but he smells like dead possum.
He smells like a hot foot forest.
He smells like a dead possum, and you know why? Because there were he loved the possums until they fell asleep forever. and he had them in his bed. So we would have to remove them. So yes, he's Stinky Pete. And I still kiss him on his nose. Yes. Thank you, Denise. The devil will try to have you just take to give up, to think your channel doesn't do anything or mean anything.
Exactly. Especially
And
if you're making inroads for the Lord.
yes. And I knew going to bed last night, I wasn't going to be able to get up. And Liz Ann, it's just so good whenever you put something out there and say, well, I'm going to go live. It's easier for me to sit here like this.
Oh, I'm glad that you were able to join us. I'm sorry Tracy's not feeling well.
Yeah, you guys.
Sometimes I don't, there's, Sandy pops up live for you sometimes, and Tracy pops up live for you sometimes, and I like to give them the first chance.
Well, with both of them and their health.
Yeah, you got it. You're right. There's
some morning Sandy's awake and she'll send me a message and send me the link.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I send it out to her anyway. But there is a 3-hour difference, so.
Be right back, y'all.
Yeah, that time frame does make a big difference. Time frame, that's not the right word.
Yeah, it is.
The time difference makes a difference. Yeah. That's redundant, but you know what I mean.
And Myra, I'd love for you to come on sometimes, and even if you could always do the bubble if you don't want to come, full face or whatever. Everybody's not comfortable doing that, but just let me know in any time. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, I need to make a video about something.
You've been making videos.
I haven't made a find video in a while. My channel is Liz Ann's Finds. I'm supposed to be sharing what I find.
You found me and you haven't been the same since.
Well, I didn't really have any content on my channel until after we were thrown together. Oh goodness. I think I had like 30, maybe 32 subscribers, and they were all basically pickups from being in chats and whatnot, for the coin community. Not the coin community, I wasn't there yet. The Lego community and the reselling community, just.
Denise says she found something great at a yard sale.
Yay!
Denise.
Yay!
But I went through a time that, like, before Monday mornings, I would have these feelings. It's not so bad now. Now, if I don't feel good, it's because I don't feel good.
That's a fantastic find.
Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Chicken.
Ooh, that is.
Awesome.
There was a time that I would get like anxiety attack on a Sunday night thinking, it doesn't matter. What am I doing? What am I doing to just get up and go live? So I did go
Did you
buy
that extra? No. Oh, look what I have!
Wait, let me see. I'm on
it's
chat.
A koozie for my McDonald's cup.
Oh wow! Where did
they they were having a fundraiser for Ronald McDonald House, and my husband bit He
I
got
wonder
one.
if they still are doing that. I wonder if they're doing it down here.
You
I
see
want
the
a McDonald koozie.
yeah, it fits the let me make myself big, I guess.
I'll call them and ask them.
It fits the shape of the
Yes,
cup.
I'm so jealous. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go headache and all and go get me a koozie.
I even have a Ronald McDonald hat.
I know you always crazy.
Let's see if I can
Right.
find it. It's the perfect thing. I opted for it. Just one day, it just showed up, and I got it. Ta-da! Oh wait, it's not Friday. I better put it back.
Oh, I didn't think of doing a pre-record. I wouldn't know how to have played that for her. That Myra, I'm so there's a lot of things that I don't
Oh, how
understand
nice.
about
Yeah.
s- all this technical stuff, but yet there's some stuff I do. Um,
There you go. Do a road trip to getting a McDonald's koozie
I might do that. I'll put a
with
hat
Mama.
on though.
Woohoo!
Put my hat on. At least put some lips on.
Oh my goodness. Denise, thank you so much. I'm that so special in that short school bus kind of way. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna put my disc up here because I'm gonna eat my breakfast while we're
So
talking.
I'm
I'll
gonna be
talk
the only
and
one
eat.
on camera. Okay, I see.
Oh no! What the heck? You weren't supposed to. You weren't supposed to kick out.
I don't know. I don't know what I did. I knocked myself straight out.
I know. I thought,
Oh
gee
my
whiz, I wasn't asking much.
mm. I might have to break out the thermometer in a little bit. I know we're playing not pop goes yeah, that too, but the dot
Connect the dots. Connect the dots.
yeah. How many times did you guys do connect the dots in school?
That was a big deal.
Baby,
That was one of my favorite things to do when I was an itty bitty kid before kindergarten.
Oh, and connect the dots, put your initial in it so
Mm-hmm.
you can end up counting. It took a long time to do 100 dots.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it did.
It sounds like they're tearing our whole back roof off.
Oh, have they got the other one, the other
Oh,
roof
what
done?
happened to Mr. Chicken? She said Mr. Chicken got hurt
Oh
this
no!
weekend.
What did you do? I hope he didn't hurt himself carrying your curio cabinet in the house.
You guys, I'm at the end of the mango. I forget what juice, mango and something, peach and
Is that
mango.
Gatorade?
It was V8. I got
Oh,
some.
okay.
They look like they'd be good. I like stuff with mango, but I didn't like it to start with. But I'm out of tea, so there you go. Had to have something to drink.
No, I'm not eating popcorn, Myra. I'm eating a sausage biscuit from McDonald's.
So there's my daily fruit and vitamin C intake for the day. Ooh, I'm halfway there on doing my recharging.
I literally hear every word y'all say.
Oh, from the other room?
No, because everything sounds robotic.
Can you hear me in the mornings when I'm in the room?
What?
When I'm in the craft room, can you hear me then?
I'm assuming you said when you're in the
Gigi.
Yes, Sonia. The scary clown that would pop out of the darn thing. Why did they have scary toys like that for kids? Or like the monkey that did the little symbol. That's the scariest looking thing before I read Stephen King. That was already creepy. Now whenever I
Hey,
see the
hello.
wind up monkey with the symbols that chatters his teeth is It's sad that yeah, whack-a-mole. Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't remember that.
No, Denise. He tried to fly off of a ledge. Denise, tell him just because chickens have wings don't mean they can always fly.
What? Oh, my.
Are they back there tearing up the...
It sounds like they're driving their car into the house.
Now he's in here.
I was just like, I hear his voice, but I don't see his face.
Bailey's wanting to welcome him home. He'll be
Oh, there you
rubbing
go.
all over, then he'll break out in hives.
I didn't
No.
realize he...
Sonia says she loved the little monkey that would go around in circles, bending those little tambourine things. No, she means beating.
Creepy.
No, those are creepy. He was in the pond. He was taller than the kids and heavier, so he hit a
Oh, the
rock.
symbols?
Ooh, Denise.
Mm.
Denise, I did that at the lake when I was younger. I was
Oh,
never
no.
a great swimmer, but I swam out to a what do you call it? Like it'd be in the middle.
A sandbar?
No, it was like
An
a
island?
floating.
Dock?
Yeah, it was a floating dock,
Mm.
and I jumped straight off of it, and I hit the cement piling up under it. I think that's what you call it. Knocked the breath out of me.
Mm.
Well, Sonia, you can keep
Nice.
loving your little monkey like that. You can keep that little monkey.
When I think of those monkeys,
Sonia, you remind me of the days that I worked in a family-owned department store, and I worked in when I started out. I worked in the toy department and the art department. Whoa, hello, where's everybody going? Anyway, yes, and my responsibility to keep stocked and organized and everything was the battery aisle. What they called the battery aisle. All the toys that had batteries were on that aisle.
Can you say?
And one of those stupid monkeys like you're talking about was on there. And people would mess with that thing all the time. Drove me nuts. There were so many. That was the noisiest aisle.
Well,
I know why I got it. Everybody hated keeping up with with everything.
well, the kids
After all, having
remember
people turn everything off.
when the kids were younger. Me and Mama, we went everywhere together, and I'd always go down the toy aisle and cut on every toy. Just go down there and just cut on everything annoying and keep walking.
Oh, yeah. Then after you cleared and got around the corner and down the next aisle far enough and into something else, I could sneak over there and turn everything off. Yes, it was loud and obnoxious. You're right.
But yes, there's a Stephen King book or a short story called Monkey Shines, or it's it's a collection of short stories, and on
Yeah.
the front of it's got that monkey, and
Oh, really?
that little
And it looked like
With
DMX.
the classic symbols.
yes. So it was scary. It was a scary book, and that scared me. And that little monkey's every time I see it, it scares me.
Well, that's one of those things. My brother was 12 and a half years younger than me. And when I started working at this family owned department store, this was before Walmart and I don't even think there was a Kmart. There was Woolco, Gibson's, that kind of thing, Walgreens and some other, Neesner's or some other like Cresses and, the five and dime stores, but there wasn't, and some department stores, but there wasn't some of the stores we have today. And so the family owned department store, the big deal, they had a huge toy department, just a huge toy department. And it was the place to get your toys for your kids. And my brother, I was 18 when I started working there, and he was 12 and a half years younger than me, so that made him about 5, working on 6 when I was working there. And I got a discount. The employees got 20% off, so I would buy things for him, but I didn't buy him the monkey that you're talking about, Sonia, and I didn't buy him a lot of the noisy things because I didn't want my mother to hate me.
Did you see what Myra said? Casey said she took a 30-foot fall from a zip wire into a pond. She did a
No.
belly flop. You could see all of her veins and arteries on the surface of her skin.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Oh my.
Hey.
This chicken went straight down. Darlene clipped his wings. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, I got my grandson one time. Can you hear me, Liz?
I'm listening. Yes.
Okay. I got my grandson the Elmo. No, not the Elmo. The Tigger. The Tigger that would do the somersaults. And I remember how, I paid a lot for that because that was the new toy of the, Christmas. I put that thing on the kitchen floor. It fell to its back and just vibrated like it was dying. And my grandson was terrified of it.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
All right. I'm going to lay this phone down and go get the other phone because let me see what's going on.
Okay, hon. So
it's my sister. So Bailey, quit. And you best not get on my phone either.
That's funny. That is funny, Sonia.
You done knocked my clothes over. Bailey, really? Oh.
Oh my.
Oh.
My. Sonia, you are bad. You're funny, Casey. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, it wasn't funny at the time, I'm sure, but yeah. Yeah, a lot of clowns today are kind of creepy. Clowns back then weren't as creepy, but to a little kid, I guess they probably were. Anyhow, so I hope Mr. Chicken gets mended pretty quick there, Miss Denise. Anything is possible. Yeah. Yeah, that brings back some memories. Working at that family-owned department store. Like I've told you before, working there is how I met my husband. So he was a customer when I worked in the bicycle and lawnmower parts department. I ran that department for a number of years. Yeah. Oh, one of the big things that was popular back at that time out was the Madame Alexander dolls, and I was glad that I didn't have to keep up with that counter area and that shelving area, because all of that was behind a case, and people had to ask for help on that, which was fine. But you opened up those boxes, and the smell from the mold release and the content of the dolls just gave me a headache. I could not handle the scent that was there. They were pretty dolls, though. There were people who collected those things. Oh boy! But Myra earlier, Casey said something about he needed to get back to it, but he didn't know exactly when that would be. Something to that effect. I'm sorry, Denise Caines. God bless you, babe. You're on my prayer list, hon. Let's see. I think I missed something here. Your birds. Oh no, I forget. Some of those birds are talkers. When our two oldest kids were young, when they were kids, the one Christmas they got a bird cage with each of them having a finch, a little finch. And they loved it, but those little birds made the biggest mess. There were seed holes all over the place. Little bird seed holes. You'd think that wouldn't be much, but man, that made the biggest mess. It just drove us crazy. Yay! I'm glad to hear you'll be back this week. That'd be great. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Yeah, there you go. I like that, Myra. Well stated. Yes, Casey, you've been in all our prayers. They still sell the Madame Alexander dolls? I didn't know that. Yeah, the thing that I always heard, this was in the 70s, okay, that I'm talking about. The thing that I always heard whenever we were selling these was that when she passed, they were going to break the molds and they weren't going to make any more of the dolls, and then everybody was going to be, having these collectibles, and the price was going to go woo woo woo. Of course, the company changed their mind. Of course, that might have been their marketing plan to sell more dolls. Get them while you can. Get them while they're hot. Yeah, they're, like I said, they were pretty. Oh, and of course you had the stand. You had to buy the stand to hold them up, so you could display them on your shelf. Oh, good deal, Casey. I'm glad to hear that. That's great. So, anyway. Well, Myra, I hope you post some more videos of reading scripture. That would be great. Yes. Casey, you will remain in our prayers, hon. Yeah. It's hard. Some of those meds are kind of expensive, and if you don't have insurance, makes it kind of rough. One of the ones that I take is even as a generic, it's kind of costly sometimes. Thank God for those little our prescription discount card things. Those are handy. It's been useful. Been able to use those to help reduce the price. Oh, good. Mara, was it scripture or sourcing or something with reselling? Yeah, I'll bet you do, Sonia. Yeah, seeds go everywhere when you when you have birds. Yeah, they were fun to watch and spend time with and everything. They were really pretty birds, but they sure were messy little things. You wouldn't think that a bird about the size of about 2 inches long, maybe 3 at the most, from beak to tip of tail, would make that much of a mess. But oh man, they do. When we had our bicycle shop, my husband had a cockatiel, and they have a bad habit of gnawing on wooden things. We had some glass cases that were trimmed out in wood, and he liked to test his beak on that and chew on that all the time. Oh, awesome. Great, Myra. I'll have to give a listen. Good deal. Thank you for doing that. Awesome. Well, do y'all have some exciting plans for today? Anybody have something exciting? It sounds like Sonia's going to be vacuuming, maybe. Of course, not in the middle of the night right now for her. Hey, Kevin. Okay, Kevin. Here you go, kid. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning, Kevin. Darlene loves you, but we do too, but I like Darlene. You're the only one that got sung to today. Tracy hasn't been up to being in the chat, or if she's been listening, she hasn't said anything. So, anyway. Good to have you with us. How was your weekend, Kevin? They're always too short, aren't they? Man, oh man. I think we had rain over the weekend again. Oh, okay. Thank you, Denise. Did you send it? How did you send it? Is it one that you want to post in the chat? I don't know if I've made you a what you do or not. Let's see where we got here. Oh, okay. I see you. Oh, cool. Thank you. I'll watch that or I'll look that over. Appreciate that. She sent me the link to the Madame Alexandra Doll Company. Yeah. I never bought one. Like I said, I would open those boxes to show people, when they needed help, because we all pitched in everywhere. You helped all the customers everywhere, but you had responsibilities. My responsibility was that battery off, but you all helped customers, and I'd open one of those boxes to show people the doll, and I go, and I have to hide that. I end up with, like I said, I end up with a headache every time. Yes, I understand, Denise. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, it is mid-morning already. Time flies when you're having fun. Or when you're sitting around chatting. Yeah, the cockatiel that we had, well, it was actually, like I said, it was my husband's bird. It was a good bird, actually. He would sit on his shoulder while he was working on the bikes and everything. And I know I've got photographs of him. When I'm going through all that stuff, I'll have to show y'all some of that. Some of those pictures. But he was on Jean's shoulder when Jean walked outside to go to the car to get something out of the car, and it was a windy day, and the poor thing got caught up in the wind and couldn't get back to him. He got blown off of his shoulder and he couldn't get back to him, and we lost him. It was sad. He was a good bird. Oh yeah, it does sound like that, doesn't it? Yes, it is too short. They're always, my theory is, a day off, the 24 hours that's supposed to be all encompassing a day off, it's not the same as the 24-hour work period. It's so much shorter. I think you're shorted a few hours on the weekend. I think instead of getting 24-hour days, I think you're getting 6-hour days. Yeah, that's what's happening whenever you have a day off. And work days are 36 hours. Yep, that's the way it goes. Oh, yeah. I forgot that you're an eBay seller. Yeah, I am too, but I haven't listed anything in a while, quite a while, actually. That's another thing I need to do. Need to get back on that. But anyway. That's Darlene's phone, Sonia. Something in her world over there. Oh, I hope Irene's okay. Hope everything's okay in her world. No, you're not going crazy, Sonia. It's really there. We're all hearing it too. Just trying to keep up with everybody's comments in the chat. I don't want to leave anybody out. Yeah. No, we don't hear anything, Sonia. There's no sounds going on except for me talking. There's no other sounds at all. You're hearing things. Okay. I can't pull that off. You think it's her ceiling fan? I don't know. It might be. It sounds like somebody's going. I guess we all have sounds around our house that we just don't realize are there because we're so used to hearing them, so our brain tunes them out, and we just move on. So, oh yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not consistent enough to be a clock, but it kind of could have been, I guess. Hello, anybody home? That could be Bailey wandering around. Yeah, I think I hear Bailey. It's Big Brother. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Denise. That's exactly what it is. So have you been able to have some sales, Denise and Myra? I know Myra sells on eBay also. I hope y'all been having some sales. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You would hear the pull chain jingling. Yeah. Yeah. I have a ceiling fan in this room, but the fan is not going right now. I just have the lights on. What's the matter, Chica? What's the matter, baby? Come here. Come on. Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. I get up to go pick her up, and she starts to run off the other way. I am not going to chase you down. Either you come or you don't. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know what we have going on today, if anything at all. He might have some things happening with that. I just need to start attacking some of this, some of these. I need to start my sorting process. Well, come here. Come on. No, yeah. Got to reorganize my eBay stuff too. Yeah, that's how I am too, Denise. I have not been listing. Oh, okay. An auction moderator channel? I don't understand. Okay. What? 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 You're barking at me. I can't believe you're barking at me again. Do you have any idea what she wants? Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, Darlene is on the phone. So, how's your work day going, Kevin? Kevin, excuse me. Yeah, I'm trying to move I have a lot of my inventory in different tubs of different sizes. And some of these shoebox type things that you can get for $1 a piece that, well, let me see if I can find one. Like these. I have stuff in those. And the next size up, a few of those. A lot of them are these, are like these right here. And I need to move my stock from these types of things into boxes so that I can use the tubs for the things that I need to store in tubs for us to, once we take it over to the other place, so it can be protected. Like my, I need to organize my art supplies and all that kind of stuff too. So anyway, it's a process. You'll get it worked out. And oh, Hattie, I didn't know that you were at eBay seller also. Wow, I didn't know we had some resellers, so many resellers in this group. Good, good. Have you been selling anything, Hattie? Yeah, it seems like the more you list, the more you sell. Okay, that didn't. Yeah, that makes sense in the sense that there's more stuff there. But I mean, as you keep listing new things, I guess it just keeps you with the whatever their algorithm is. It keeps you up in the up in the ranks. Oh, cool. Oh, that would be cool. That sounds like a good idea, Mara. Like a new channel. I need to write that down. So I can, let's see. Where are you? See if I can go there. There we go. All right. Yes. Okay. I just joined your e-auction mod family. I'm sure that was a spam. Sales are slow. Well, that's good that you've had a quiet day, Kevin. I'm glad, because your type of work is kind of like reactionary, I guess, in some ways. You're responding to whatever pops up. I like to watch Garage Flips. Lonnie, he also has Shed Flips channel. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Okay. Go ahead and put your channel in in the chat, Denise. I just made it to where you could. Cool deal. And let's see. Wow. I didn't realize that. Let's see here. I'm going to put your new channel in here. There we go. I've also found another fella out in just recently out in California. The guy's name is Matt, I think, and the name of his channel is Part-Time Pickers, and he kind of he does things a lot like, he reminds me of Lonnie in some ways, but he's got his own style too. But I enjoy watching him. He's good too. I used to watch a lot more. I like the Bearded Picker too. He's always good. But I haven't watched any of his stuff in a little while yet because, well, as I was saying earlier, there's so much to watch. You can't watch it all, and there's so much to do. You got to live life too, you know. Yes, that's right, Myra. They do vary from state to state. I know you're on the East Coast. At least if I remember right, you're on the East Coast, Myra. And I know you told me what state you're in right now. I'm drawing a blank. But you're right. They're all different. I heard something in the other room. Hang on. You okay? You okay? Well, it sounds like you fell. Oh, okay. Good. I heard strange noises. I thought my husband had fallen or something. Jacksonville. Oh, you're where yeah. Okay. Jacksonville, Florida. Cool deal. All right. I have made a note in my weirdly confusing notebook. Thank you, Denise, for putting that in there. Well, I wish and pray, hope and pray that your new venture works out well for you. Do y'all have any resellers that have eBay, YouTube channels y'all like to watch? And your favorite color is purple? I love it. Yeah, I do too, Denise. I do too. Yeah, I like purple. I'm kind of wearing purple today. It's a deep purple. Purple? Oh boy, I'm really doing good. It's a deep purple, not purple. I like purple as well. I think blue is my absolute favorite color, though. Kind of this shade of blue right here. But I don't think that it's obvious by a lot of my paintings have so much blue in it. Plum purple. Oh, there you go. That works. Plum crazy, plum purple. Interesting. They kind of fit together, don't they? Oh, wait. The word plum is in common. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Thanks for putting up with me, folks. The nurse flipper. I hadn't heard of that one. I'll have to look that one up. Crazy lamp lady. Okay. I am too, Sonia. Don't tell anybody. I'll have to look those up. Grimes finds. Now that sounds familiar. I think I might be subscribed to them. I think maybe I am. You gonna come up? Oh.
All right.
Well, there she is. I hope
I'm
Irene's
sorry,
okay.
Yeah, big sister.
She
Big
okay?
sister. Yeah, she was checking on me because she didn't see me live and she worried.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
that makes sense.
and you know how it is. Big sister makes you cry sometimes. Now
Oh,
I'm
I'm sorry.
puffy eyes and red nose.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
So
You won't be
told me-
okay. It's okay.
She told me when she don't see me because she said that don't give up because this is what God wants me to do.
That's exactly right. It's exactly right. You are right on track.
So I told her we was on yours. And I'm sorry I left you guys looking at the ceiling.
Oh, that's okay.
Probably wall.
We just see what I mean. She's I get up to pick her up and she runs off. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm wearing purple.
Oh, yeah, we've been talking about different things and our favorite colors have kind of come up because we were asking, I was asking Myra and some of the other resellers, questions about their reselling stuff, and she answered my question and she said, and my favorite color is purple.
I don't know what my favorite color is. I had this young man that worked at Cato's, and Cato's had the plus size clothes.
Uh-huh.
And one time I was going to buy clothes, this before my weight loss surgery, and he was like, well, I'll find you something. And the colors he picked out, I would have never picked out for myself. They were brown, teal, and purple. And so I would have never thought those colors. But
Yeah.
so those colors do good. But I've always been a basic black. And I don't know, clothes wise, I always loved black, black. And then my kids, of course, grow up and get into the goth where just black was worn. But I really don't know my colors. This shirt is just so comfortable and it's cool to my skin.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we get stuck in a rut about what we wear, colors we wear, or think. And sometimes we need somebody to nudge us out of that. And that's hard. That's hard for me.
The verse of the day, it just popped in front of me. Therefore, let me see, read it. Because it's so much me this morning. Do you see it yet?
Hang on. Let's see. Here we go. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Hang on, I'm getting there. I'm popping it up on the program. Therefore, we do not lose heart, though outwardly we are wasting away. yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. 2 Corinthians 4, verse 16.
Talking about God just throwing it at you and telling you that. I mean, just, I'm like, okay, God, I get the message. I get the message. I'm okay,
Exactly.
Bailey. It's okay.
Good job. That is perfect.
And that's basically what my sister was telling me. She said she tried to come on the other day and she said, I can't figure it out. And I said, well, I'll come and show you. Because I didn't realize the phone is tricky.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Now, whenever I was doing the my setup for StreamYard, the thing popped up that you can go live on your phone now. It's telling me that. I'm like, through
You can do
StreamYard, I can go
what?
live on my phone. Well, it had a video, which I didn't have time to look at because I was trying to get the thing set up. So, okay, Denise, God's blessings on your day,
Love
hon.
you, Denise.
Would you stop barking? I can't help you right now.
On it's just working. Hey, would you get me a cup of coffee? That nasty coffee. We need the good kind.
Yeah, I understand about that. I can't do yellow. Yellow washes me out too. I just yellow doesn't work well with me for me at all.
Bye, Denise. I love you.
Yes, Denise, we love you. God's blessings on your day, hon. What? Well, come here. I am. Excuse me a sec. What is your thing?
Demanding pooches. We sure not playing jumping in and out today. I've never tried Stream
Dog.
Labs.
Crazy dog. She fits in this family just right. I ended up chasing her all the way back to our bedroom, which is way on the other side of the house. And I mean, way on the other side of the house.
What did she want? For you to go to bed?
Yeah, she wanted us to go take a nap.
Yep, to cuddle. That's how Bailey is. I could not wear yellow. Really, yellow didn't look right on me, Sonia, when I had blonde hair. It's not a color that I really buy. I don't know why. The bright colors was more like my sister, but and I couldn't wear rust colors when I was blonde. When I had my hair blonde, and I couldn't wear copper colors eyeshadow. It just was weird. But when I changed my hair color, I can. Yes,
So
animals.
true, Tanya.
Yes, animals can be worse than children. When they're ready to go lay down and want to cuddle.
Yeah, she's something else. And she's been a little more outspoken the last couple of days. She's been barking at me a lot. Like, okay, stupid human, come on.
That's because she's gotten the bad habits from Bailey. Look, Mom. Look, Mom. Look how she is with hers.
Yep, there you go. And sometimes she comes up and puts her paws on me, on my leg. And then I reach down for her to pick her up.
Bailey does that.
I reach down to pick her up and she runs off. I'm like, ah.
But Bailey's claws right now are so long they need to be clipped. She come across my face. She's trying to wake me up, I guess, or I don't know what she's doing. I was napping. I napped Saturday. I slept a day away, and that's not like me. But she was trying to wake me up, I guess, and got me. I felt like I was going to put my hand up there and my nose was going to be off. I really did. Or that I was going to have a cut across my face, but I
Well,
was
I'm glad you
shocked I
didn't.
I know.
I mean,
That's what it felt like. But yeah, her toenails need to be clipped because I have places all over my arm now. You know when you get thin skin because of
mhm.
what usually it's like ibuprofen, whatever they call those things. They make your skin bruise easy.
Yeah.
Then if your arms, the skin becomes that crepey, real thin. Oh
Hmm.
man, it'll make all kind of looks like blood blisters.
Yeah, and tear easier too.
Yeah, Mama's got some real bad ones on her arms. I said, "Has Bailey been doing that?" So she don't mean to. But
No.
look, the message my sister told me. She said, "Well, God made me. I just had to call you because when I didn't see you on, you have a job to do." She said, "God has called you and has tasked you with what He has for you to do.
That's right.
You can't just lay down on the job." And I said, "Well, Liz went on." I said, "So I'm on." She said, "Well, that was just the word, and I had to call you and tell you, you can't give up because God has something for you to do." I told her, I said, "I
Yeah.
know."
Yep. And you're a blessing to so many people, dear heart.
And I said, I was going to just do the chat. But I said, no, I got in there with Liz because I needed to, Liz.
I'm glad you came up.
I talked with Denise this morning, and she's like an older sister, too. I end up crying. And, of course, she does what older sisters does. Stop that. No, it's not your fault. So
Yep.
now I can't even read the chat now. My eyes are all.
Sonia says, one of my cats decided to use my face as a jump off board the other night. I have a scratch on top of my eyelid. Ooh. At least your eyelid, at least your eye closed. That's good because good on the eyeball.
Oh, I have scars on my arms from Kit Kit. I do when she's small.
Uh-huh.
Play rough, and so I have scars on my arms.
Yeah, you're right, Denise Caines. Chica usually doesn't bark.
Well, you guys usually don't hear Bailey, but she's doing what she's supposed to when
Hmm.
she feels like somebody was trying to come in the back door.
Yeah.
So she's calmed down.
Yeah, she understands what's going on a little better now. So.
You guys just don't usually hear her bark. She got big girl bark. Well, like Irene said, she does feel like it's a spiritual attack by Denise not feeling good, me not feeling good, the things that's happened
Yeah.
with each of us women on the panel.
Hmm.
Irene said it's a spiritual attack. You just have to go on. You have to just punch that devil and keep going. Just keep going.
Push on through.
That's I told her. I said, I know. I said, so I'm actually on with Liz, but I was just, I it's sort of like this. If something happens to my mom or Tiffany and Irene hears it, she's going to be the one to call me. If something happens to my uncle, Mom's last brother, my only uncle
Uh-huh.
living, his daughter Tabitha would call me.
Hmm.
So so anytime I get a phone call like that, it automatically makes me
Yeah.
feel like I'm going to get bad news, but it's not always so. God will send somebody to call you.
Hmm.
God will send somebody sometimes to tell you. And then especially the verse of the day popped up.
Yeah. That's true.
But you guys what keeps me going. All my beautiful, wonderful women out there and men folks, they come in too.
Yeah. We have a lot of blessings that come in. So many. We appreciate them all. Well, it is 10:05,
Already? Oh
11:05
wow.
your time. Time flies.
It does. I didn't realize it. Yeah, it's 11:05.
Yeah. Well, I'm having a hard time not yawning. It's not the company.
It's
Trust me.
Chica saying mama, nap time. Chica.
Yeah, my body's been saying nap time too. So yeah, I didn't. I've tried sleeping, but I didn't get to sleep last night. Of course, I do get to catch a nap during the day, so it's not like I'm not getting any sleep at all. It's just I'm not sleeping when normal people sleep. But
Oh my gosh, I see it now. We've been live over 2 hours.
yeah,
Oh wow.
so under the circumstances, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day, and see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, as they say. We're going to sound country today for sure.
So you gotta say y'all every other word now.
Well, I'm from Texas. Texas, y'all is the Texas word. Fixing to and y'all.
Yeah, I say fixing to. I say fixing to.
Oh, good,
Fixing.
good. Shoulda,
Fixing.
woulda, coulda. Yeah, yeah. Used to could. That's the other one. Used to could.
I'm a gonna. I
Yeah, I'm
say
gonna.
instead of I am going to, I say I'm a gonna. It's all one word. I'm a gonna. I'm a
Yep,
gonna
yep,
do this.
yep. Exactly.
And if Keaton said what? Well, I was fixing to. So
Yeah. Well, folks, you want to say something to everybody just to sound off?
yes. Yes. From Alabama. I appreciate you guys, each and every one. You touch my heart in a special way. And I will be on in the morning. Hey, it's going to take a lot to make me not be on in the morning. But I love you all. Now, Liz. Liz.
Love you guys also, and appreciate every one of you as well. And so thankful that God has put you in our life and in my life. Y'all are true blessings to me, and this lady up here with me is a true blessing for sure. I'm so glad that God put us together. I'm so
Amen.
thankful for that. And so from Texas, God bless you, your family, and your world. Until we see each other again, I'm going to have to do half the heart.
Me too. I got hot coffee.
And so we got half the heart. God's blessings to you and your day. Catch you next time. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.